always wait for a time which change your chapter of life. What was the time, your life change or turning point of your life, a project or designing for a celebrity that change over? Like people actually appreciate it on a very larger way.
So I got the opportunity to design for a film in Mumbai because someone in my family was making the film, and I got the opportunity to design for Kimi Katkar and Bhanupriya. And yeah, I made the first outfit that was a full disaster zone, and after which I kind of corrected that, and when it came on screen, people saw it, and I got calls from many actors, and it started rolling. That's my journey in films. But when it came to mainstream, I started with the first collection, which was a bridge to luxury, and my first bridal wear outfit that happened very simultaneously. So I think God's been kind, and things fell into place on its own. I only saw what came my way, and I only put in my best to it.
And ma'am, you have been working with all movie stars, all big stars, whether it's Bollywood, Tollywood. 300 films also you have worked on.
This year. And
oh wow, I will make it next year 500. That's great. So the record of 400 is not a joke. I mean, it's great work. We really appreciate that. So when it comes to South, what things you work on more? Like you find a difference of working on South zone movies, and then when you go to the Bollywood, do you find that difference? Working on that?
I think when you have a discipline in your work culture, when you are organized, and when you understand the kind of script you're working with, whether you work for Indian films, whether it's Hindi, whether it's Telugu, whether it's Kannada, whether it's Tamil, or whether it's a Hollywood film. I mean, the ethos is the same in working on all these films. Only thing is that you need to be aware that the narrative has to be perfect. And
what was your favorite movie you loved to work with, and that was a difficult time for you also to design the outfits, or a sweet memory we can say?
First most difficult film was Jagadika Veerudu Ati Loka Sundari.
Okay.
And from then there's been one more difficult than the other, and every time I look back and say, okay, this was my most difficult film,
okay,
immediately I get a film that I say, oh my god, this is so difficult, and how am I going to put things together in this?
True.
So it's always been a journey where I look back and say that was my most difficult.
So I think this department, which people don't know, that it is also connected, the costume designing, what we call it, or technician, you guys are also important. That works behind the camera, you guys, like we say, cameramans, lights, so much of things are there in the list, but this department is very important, as I can talk to you and I can feel this. So this year, what are the upcoming movies for the South you're working on?
So this year I'm working on 4 projects. I'm working on Junior for Kiriti Reddy. I'm working on 2 projects for Tamanna. I'm working on a project for Kangana with A.L. Vijay, and I just completed Bro, and yeah, I'm just looking forward for even more films.
So just 5 names I'll say, and the favorite outfit they have picked from you, or what suits to them. Let's start with the Bollywood. Kangana.
Saris.
Saris. Okay. Rashmika.
Rashmika, saris again.
Shruti Hassan.
Westerns.
Westerns. Tamanna.
Westerns, definitely. Her corsets, her style is very eclectic.
Rekha ji.
Rekha ji, oh, her Kanjivaram saris are
That's always she's wearing around,
And styles them beautifully.
Kajol.
Kajol, Salwar Kurtas.
Salwar Kurta. Kajal Agrawal from South.
Westerns.
That your favorite, just now you're designing for her, Kirti?
No, that's Kiriti Reddy.
Yeah, Kirti Reddy, yeah.
Kiriti Reddy, he is very good with jeans and t-shirts and bomber jackets.
And now, our Telugu stars also, their wives also very trendy, like Namrata Shirodkar and Sneha Reddy, Allu Arjun wife. If you have to design, you must have designed. I mean, they have picked up outfit for you.
I have worked with Namrata Shirodkar, and we very fondly call her Chino. She is amazing. Her background comes from modeling and films, and she's been a wonderful person. So yeah, but she carries off any kind of outfits with a great deal of style, because she has that background, she has the carriage.
So as we talk about the career point of view, as you're associated with the college, huge kind of crowd I can see. Girls are more interested, boys are interested. Now they want to make a full-time career. So what goes into this now if in today's world as a permanent career?
I think fashion is very gender inclusive, and the whole format of fashion is highly creative. So people who have a great creative mind, who want to put in the effort on the craft, are very highly interested and should be interested in this genre of work.
I think you're designing for not for the actresses, for the actors also, if I'm not wrong. So Mahesh Babu sir, what? It works.
I haven't worked with my.
But what works for him if you have to
I
design
think
something?
He works with his breadth very well, breadth garments.
Allu Arjun?
Allu Arjun, I worked with him on Rudrama Devi, and I think he carries off any kind of outfit with a lot of style. He is one actor who is highly diligent, highly committed, and he's so dedicated that I had to give him fittings once during the time of Rudrama Devi, and I said, Arjun, I will come to Hyderabad and give you the fittings. He said, no ma'am, I will be there tomorrow morning.
Wow.
You just name it. What time should I be there? And I will be there, and we can do fittings in Mumbai itself.
So he flied on
He
to
flew
Mumbai?
down to Mumbai and he did the fittings with me. And I think he's an absolute designer's muse.
Wow, that's really great. Junior NTR?
I worked on him with his first film. And what I remember of him is, again, a very, very dedicated actor. And even then, he would work with what you thought would look good, but he would voice his opinion that this I feel comfortable in, or whatever his style statement is, he knows it and he is very good with it.
Prabhas.
Prabhas, again, I haven't worked with, but
But
again,
what suits
an
for him?
absolute designer's dream to work with, because he carries off anything fabulously. For someone who can carry off the costumes of Bahubali and carry off Western garments, he's got the style to carry off.
Balakrishna sir are very trendy. Have you worked with him?
Oh yes, I worked with him on his
Yes,
first film.
yes, Balakrishna Garu,
And
yeah.
yeah, it was amazing working with him. I also worked with him for 2 or 3 projects.
So what
after
was the
that.
outfits you...
Then we used to work with a lot of suits and jeans and jackets and stuff.
What kind of...
And he carries off colors with, and whatever you give him with a lot of style.
He never give you
has
out-
his own style, so I think that's brilliant.
Easily he get like easy, okay, like okay, whatever you're giving he accepted, or he's giving his no, I want this color, I want this, any inputs he like.
No,
he
I
used
had
to,
a great camaraderie with all my actors, and they somewhere they have a trust factor with my sensibilities of creatives and the kind of style I bring to the table. So I've never had that kind
okay.
of.
Pavan Kalyan Garu.
Oh, one of the most finest person I've worked with. Likes everything casual, but would push his boundaries to wear what I gave him to wear with a lot of humility and with a great deal of respect and humility for what I work with him on.
So what
on
suits
Grow,
him? Yeah.
He is a surprise package, because although he wears a lot of casual clothes, but the minute you give him something that's a slightly more eclectic look, he carries it off with brilliant style. So I guess the man has the style, the grace, and carriage.
And